Is it gonna cut to the home screen now? Well. Oh, shit. It is actually gonna still play. Oh. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Hello everyone, my name is Jaber and welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders! A finger-looking good dating simulator. So we're just gonna load the game. I got me a snack here when it freezes, so I can snack on something when it freezes, and I'm waiting for it to unfreeze, because I'm fucking human. Clover's in here and she's being cool. She's laying by my chair. She likes laying next to me when I'm recording. Or just sitting at my desk in general. Oh, you did really fine. Yes, you are. Okay. Cool. It remembered my place. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. Oh my god, no, please, Colonel, no. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you are a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Oh god, please don't do this to me, Colonel. Don't do this to me. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that running of the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Oh my god. Oh my god, Colonel, are you gonna comfort me? Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you ever think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. You weren't always handsome? Well, well, he read my fucking mind! No, he didn't even read my mind. He can hear me! He can hear me, guys! Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. No, I need a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion! One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. No! I don't want to do the fucking spark monster again! Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Porco. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it! You're a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely, I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Jaybird, together I am sure we can defeat them. Oh, Colonel! Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite! You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. I love his chicken statue. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Oh, it froze. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. There we go. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? You know what? I trust Colonel. I'm gonna reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. What? You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. I realize that now I hate coleslaw. I don't know about you guys, but I just hate coleslaw. I think it's gross. I don't like the texture and I don't like the flavor. I just, ugh. You realize now that would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, I get to choose. Wow, let's do the chicken first. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. What? What? Motherfucker has a fucking real-life chicken on his fucking... Okay, I hope it's dead. And taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true taste. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Holy shit! Poor guy. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. What's that? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style. Travel on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Why is that door open? An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Wow. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Pyramids of Egypt? What? Oh shit, I think I have a zit coming on my nose. Ew. Hey, maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders sitting with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing with them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Have an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay guys, I gotta open the door. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in its scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Oh my god. I feel like a creep. Before you can look any further, sorry, I got distracted. You hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You just said. What do I say? What do I say? I don't know! Tell him I'm cold, fess up and tell the truth, decide now is your moment and make a big move. I'm not gonna make a big move right now. This is not the moment. I could either tell him that I was cold or I could tell him the truth. Oh shit. I'm in a pickle. I guess I'm just gonna say... I'm gonna tell him that I'm cold. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast! Ah, Colonel! Final exams are tomorrow and you should be thinking about what you're going to cook. You should be home studying! Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Jaybird? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Oh my god! I think you're right. We should take things slow. Ah! Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna feel. Ah! I'm sorry, Clover. I think I woke her up. She's sleeping on my floor. Oh my god! We're gonna take things slow with Colonel Sanders. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Alright. Oh shit, it froze. It's okay. We're good. Everything's fine. I'll just eat a snack. I have vanilla wafers on me, so everything's good. Everything's Gucci. Oh, never mind. Oh, these are kind of stale. Oh well, I'll still eat them. Zzz. I don't think you guys saw that. Or maybe you did. I don't know. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh my god. Well guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the bigger dating simulator. So that being said, if you guys enjoyed this and like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!